In last part we have seen the measures of variability. First measure is range, second is average deviation, and third is quartile deviation. We have already discussed these three measures of variability. Now in this part we will discuss about the fourth measure, which is standard deviation. Suppose x1, x2, x3, say up to xn, these are n scores. Suppose m is mean of that series. Then while calculating standard deviation, we have to take deviation of each score. So deviation, we can denote this as d. We can take deviation of x1 as x1 minus m. Then deviation of score x2 is x2 minus m. Deviation of score x3 is x3 minus m. Like this. The last deviation is xn minus m. Now square all the deviations. Take a square of d square. So we can say that d square for first score, the square of deviation is x1 minus m bracket square. Then second is x2 minus m bracket square dot dot dot. Last is xn minus m bracket square. Standard deviation is square root of mean of d square. So we can write as standard deviation in shortly, say SD or sigma. So sigma is equal to square root of mean of squares of deviations of each score from the mean of scores series. The mean of series. So which is equal to square root of mean of squares of deviations. That means square root of summation d square upon n, or we can write it under root of summation x minus m bracket square upon n. Now we consider how to calculate standard deviation from ungrouped data. An example, find standard deviation of following set of scores. These scores are 6, 11, 9, 13, 15, 16, 10, 8, 7 and 5. These are the scores. Say x. Now we have to take the deviation of each score from mean. That means we have to calculate mean of the given series or given set of scores. So if we count these all scores, then the number of all scores is equal to 10. Now take the sum of all scores. So 6 plus 11 plus 9 plus 13 plus 15, this sum is summation x is equal to 100. So its mean is equal to 10. Now take deviation of each score from the mean. So we calculate deviation. So shortly we can write it as d. Now deviation of 6 from mean 10 is equal to minus 4. deviation of 11 is +1, deviation of 9 is -1, deviation of 13 is 3, then deviation of 15 is 5, deviation of 16 is 6, and deviation of 10 is 0, deviation of 8 from mean is -2, deviation of 7 is -3, and deviation of 5 is -5. Then find the score of deviations. Square of -4 is equal to 16, then square of 1 is 1, -1 square is 1, square of 3 is 9, square of 5 is 25, square of 6 is 36, then 0, square of -2 is 4, and square of 3 is 9, and square of 5 is 25. Now add these all squares. So that means take summation of the square. That means 16 plus 1 plus 1 plus 9 plus 25. Then we get the sum is 126. So therefore our standard deviation is sigma or SD. We can note it as it is sigma or SD. So sigma is equal to under root of summation d square upon n. N is equal to 10 and summation d square is equal to 126. So it will be under root of 126 upon 10, and which is equal to 3.55. That means the standard deviation of given set of scores is 3.55. Let us consider the example. Find the standard deviation of following distribution. Distribution is given in the form score and frequency. Now firstly we calculate the mean of given distribution. So for finding the mean, we calculate the product of score into frequency, that means XF. So XF. Now if we calculate, then 10 into 2, 20, 8 into 6, 48, 6 into 11, 66, 28, 6 and 1. Now take the sum of all frequencies firstly. If we take the sum of all frequencies, then it will 30. Now take the sum of all products x into f. So summation x into f is equal to 169. 169. Now firstly we calculate the mean of the distribution. So mean m is equal to summation of xf upon n. That means 169 upon 30, and which is equal to 5.63. That means mean of given distribution is 5.66. Now take the deviation of each score from the mean 5.63. So deviation T is as, now for score 10, deviation is 4.37. Then next one is 2.37. For 6 it is 0.37, and for 4 deviation is minus 1.63, then minus 3.63, and last one is minus 4.63. Now find square of all the deviations, that means d square. If we find d square, then first square is 19.09, then 5.62, 1.14, 2.66, 13.86, 18 and 21.44. Now take the product of frequency into square of deviation. That means f into d square. Now f into d square is equal to 38.19, 33.70, 12.54, 18.60, 39.53 and 21.44. Now take the sum of these products f into d square. So summation of f into d square is equal to 164. Now in this case, for finding the standard deviation, we have to use the formula standard deviation SD is equal to under root of summation fd square upon n. Summation fd square upon n. Now we find fd square is 164 and n is equal to 30. So standard deviation SD is equal to under root of 164 upon 30 and which is equal to 2.34. That means the standard deviation of given distribution is 2.34. This is the earlier example. This can be solved by the another method. This method is called assume mean method. In last method, we calculated the actual mean, but here we assume the mean. Now assume the mean as a score whose frequency is highest. Now 6 is a score whose frequency is highest. So we can assume the mean as assume mean is equal to, while calculating the standard deviation from this type of data, we have to use the formula standard deviation is equal to under root of sigma fd square upon n minus sigma fd upon n whole square. So what is d here? So d is the deviation. Now in this case, we have to assume the mean as the score whose frequency is highest. Now if we see these scores, then there is a score 6 whose frequency is highest. That means it is 11. So our assumed mean is 6. Now take deviation of each score from assumed mean 6. So we calculate the next column as deviation D. Now deviation of 6 is 0, or we can calculate the as serially also. So deviation of 10 is 10 minus 6, that means it is 4. 8 minus 6 means it is 2. 6 minus 6 is 0. 4 minus 6 is equal to minus 2. 2 minus 6 is equal to minus 4, and deviation of 1 is minus 5. Now calculate d square. Square of 4 is 16, then 4, 0, square of minus 2 is equal to 4, square of minus 4 is 16, and square of 5 is equal to 25. Now again we want fd square and fd. So we can calculate, say, fd, f into d, that means second column and third column. So 2 into 4 is equal to 8, 6 into 2, 12, 11 into 0, 0, 7 into minus 2 is equal to minus 14, 3 into minus 4 is equal to minus 12, and 1 into minus 5 is equal to minus 5. Now again we have to calculate fd square. That means frequency f and multiplication with d square fd square. So 2 into 16 is equal to 32. 6 into 4 it is equal to 24. 11 into 0 0. Then 7 into 4 it is 28. 3 into 16 it is 48, and 1 into 25 is equal to 25. Now take this sum. N means it is a sum of all frequencies. So take the sum of all frequencies. So 6 into 2 is 8. 8 it is 19, 26, then 29 and 1, that means N is equal to 30. Now take the sum of fd square. The sum of positive product is 20 and the negative deviations are minus 31. So sigma fd is equal to minus 11. And last sum, sigma fd square is equal to 157. Sigma fd square is equal to 157. Now putting all these values in formula, we can calculate standard deviation as standard deviation is equal to under root of sigma fd square, that means 157 divided by n. N is equal to 30. So 157 upon 30 minus sigma fd is equal to minus 11. So minus 11 upon 30 whole squares. Now calculate the values. Then we get 157 upon 30 is equal to 5.23 minus 121 upon 900, and which is equal to under root of 5.23 minus 0.1369, and which is equal to under root of 5.093, or we can take only 5.09, and which is equal to 2.26. 2.26. That means when scores and their frequencies are given, then how to calculate standard deviation. In this case, standard deviation is calculated by the formula. Standard deviation is equal to under root of summation fd square upon n minus summation fd upon n bracket square. Now we consider next example. Standard deviation from the following distribution. The distribution is given in the form of class interval and its frequencies. Now if we add all frequencies, then the sum is that means n is equal to 49. Now we have to calculate standard deviation. So SD, for calculating the standard deviation, the formula is used as I into under root of, that means I multiplied by under root of summation fd square upon n minus summation fd upon n bracket square. Here also we have to find deviations and take a square of deviation and find the products fd square and fd. Now firstly we consider the I means length of class interval. Now if we consider any class interval, then we can easily say that the length of class interval I is equal to 5. Now take a score or point where assumed mean lies. If we consider the highest frequency, then there are two class intervals. One is 105 to 109 and second is 100 to 104, which have same frequency 9, and 9 is the highest frequency. So we consider the midpoint of 100 to 104 as a assumed mean. So the deviation of this class interval is 0, and the deviations, if we go upper to this class interval, then the deviations are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and below the class interval of 100 to 104 the deviations are -1, -2, -3 and -4. Now calculate d square. That means 5 square, it is 25. Then next is 16. Square of 3 is 9. Square of 2 is 4. Then square of 1 is 1. 0. Square of -1 is 1. Square of -2 is equal to 4. Square of -3 is equal to 9. And square of -4 is equal to 16. Now again prepare the column as FD. FD means product of frequency and corresponding deviation. So 1 into 5 is equal to 5. 5 into 4 is equal to 20. 7 into 3 is 21. 6 into 2 is 12. 9 into 1 is equal to 9. And 9 into 0 is equal to 0. Then 6 into -1 is equal to -6, and 4 into -2 is equal to -8. 1 into -3 is equal to -3, and 1 into -4 is equal to -4. Now take the sum of all FD. Then it is the sum of these positive squares, product is 67 and sum of negative is -21. So summation FD is equal to 46. Now prepare next column, FD square. That means frequency multiplied by deviation square. So 1 into 25 is equal to 25. 5 into 16, it is 80. Then 7 into 9, it is 63. Then 6 into 4, 24. 9 into 1 is equal to 9. 9 into 0, 0. 6 into 1, 6. Then 4 into 4, 16. Then 1 into 9, 9. Again 1 into 16 is equal to 16. And take the sum of FD square. So FD square is equal to 248. 248. FD square is equal to 248. Now by putting all these values in a formula, we can calculate the value of standard deviation. So standard deviation is equal to 5 multiplied by, because length of class interval is 5, so 5 multiplied by under root of sigma FD square is equal to 248. So 248 upon n, n is equal to 49. So upon 49 minus sigma FD is 46. So 46 upon 49 whole square. Now which is equal to 5 into under root of the value of 248 upon 49 is equal to 5.06 minus, so taking square and we can get its value is equal to 0.88. So 5 into under root of 4.18. So take this under root is 2 into 2.04, that means 5 into 2.04, and which is equal to 10.20. That means the standard deviation of the given distribution is 10.20. In this way, we have calculated the standard deviation of ungrouped data and group data. In next part, we will consider the combined standard deviation of two or more groups.